أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Right? The issue is this. In speech, we argue that speech is basically it comprises two components, style and content. And great speech is that which has meaningful content, but is presented in marvelous style, right? What we are arguing in linguistic study of Quran, and this is what's not easily translated into another language, is because it's the literal word of God, the way, not just what he says, but how he says it makes it miraculous. Now that's very difficult to explain to somebody who doesn't study Arabic, and this makes my job particularly difficult because I'm trying to say the Quran is miraculous in a linguistic sense. Now just as an example, one phrase in the Quran that's part of a large discussion is the phrase وَرَبَّكَ فَكَبِّرْ. In Arabic it says وَرَبَّكَ فَكَبِّرْ, which means, and declare the greatness only of your Lord. Now recall I said something about a fusion of style and content. The content is beautiful, and it's part of a passage in which the signs of the Lord have been mentioned, the struggle has been mentioned, and then the messenger is being told, declare the greatness only of your Lord. What's interesting is the phrase وَرَبَّكَ فَكَبِّرْ. In other words, it spells backwards and forwards the same way. So the Quran is declaring the greatness of the Lord in a way, in its spelling form, and this is spoken Quran, that it's actually a linguistic palindrome. Now, when you want to generate a palindrome in English, like race car, or Bob, or dad, or something like that, small one-syllable ones are easy to generate. Maybe a big word is a little harder, but a sentence, it would take you some time to sit down with words that are spelled backwards and forwards and come up with something that, and then even if you do that, your concern isn't your content. What's your concern? The spelling. So the spelling is actually dictating your content. Here you have multiple instances in the Quran where the content hasn't been altered. The content is it flows with the passage, and yet the spelling structure is, it's a palindrome. It's symmetrical, backwards and forwards the same way. And this is not one, these are multiple instances in the Quran. And this is one area of the many areas of the linguistic marvel of the Quran.
Essentially, the Quran, from my point of view and from the studies I have done, is the Quran is miraculous from a few features, which is its inimitable linguistic feature. Essentially, the Quran, from my point of view and from the studies I have done, is the Quran is miraculous from a few features, which is its inimitable linguistic feature, its literary form, the Quran is miraculous from a few features, which is its inimitable linguistic feature, its literary form, its historical argument, the Quran is miraculous from a few features, which is its inimitable linguistic feature, its literary form, its historical argument, and its abundance of rhetorical devices.
ألف لام را كتاب أحكمت آياته ثم فصلت من لدن حكيم خبير وإذا لم تأتهم بآية قالوا لولا اجتبيتها قل إنما أتبع ما يوحى إلي من ربي هذا بصائر من ربكم وهدى ورحمة لقوم يؤمنون. قل لئن اجتمعت الإنس والجن على أن يأتوا بمثل هذا القرآن لا يأتون بمثله ولو كان بعضهم لبعض ظهيرا. فذكر فما أنت بنعمة ربك بكاهن ولا مجنون أم يقولون شاعر نتربص به ريب المنون قل تربصوا فإني معكم من المتربصين أم تأمرهم أحلامهم بهذا أم هم قوم طاغون أم يقولون تقوله بل لا يؤمنون فليأتوا بحديث مثله إن كانوا صادقين أم خلقوا من غير شيء أم هم الخالقون أم خلقوا السماوات والأرض بل لا يوقنون أم عندهم خزائن ربك أم هم المسيطرون